Hey everyone, Adam Guthrie here from I Feel Good magazine, and today I'm with some pretty special people that make an amazing product here in Byron Bay. Their business is called Nutty Bay, and they make these amazing cheeses. And with me today we've got Nico and Sinomi. Tell us about the cheeses. What sort of products do you have? Like, how many ranges do you have?
So they're all a cashew cheese. They're all cashew based.
Yeah.
And at the moment we have our 4 flavours, and that's just currently growing, and hopefully have a few more flavours on the market soon.
Oh, great. So what are the 4 flavours?
Got garlic, chives and shallots, mushroom, and olive and oregano.
What's your favourite?
Changes all the time.
Okay, what is it for you, Nico?
This one, chive and shallot.
Chive and shallot. He likes the chive and shallot, and yours changes, huh?
Yeah, but steady would be the olive and oregano.
The olive, yeah, I really like that olive and oregano too. I like that on pizza.
Yeah.
It's super good.
So nice.
It's really, really good, guys. So tell us, how did you guys come about creating this business? Like, why did you start it, and what inspired you?
Well, we met a few years ago and she moved in with me. And we became friends straight away. And always been like really passionate about cooking and making my own stuff.
Yeah.
And got to a point in my life where I wanted to do it as a business. And cashew cheese was just the perfect thing because it's just like helping people to be more conscious about what they eat and everything. And Sinomi was really keen on the idea, so when I told her, let's do this cashew cheese business, and she was like, yeah, let's go for it.
So that's how it happened.
That's how it happened, like probably 4 years after we met.
Yeah.
So how long have you been going for now?
We registered the company beginning of the year.
Yeah.
And then, probably started trading around April. So it's super fresh still.
So you've been going since
Not even a
April.
year.
So not even a year?
No, not even a year.
Wow.
It's been 7
And how's it going?
Really good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's doing really good.
It was kind of, just diving into it, like, let's do it, and you wanted to, do it pretty big, and we knew we'd be successful with it, but it was kind of, last few months, kind of like, well, we actually have a proper company now, like, suddenly this has happened, and it hasn't been a year.
Wow.
So really well.
The feedback is amazing, so
Yeah, well,
that's very encouraging. Yeah.
what I like about it, it's such pure ingredients, and they're just stunning. We'll go into how you develop them soon, but so why do you think this went crazy? Like, why do you think it was so popular?
Well, I think the main support was, like, the vegan industry is the largest growing industry in the world at the moment. So there's such a awareness around it and a demand for it. We're also in a really good spot for it. So when we started, going around to all the local stores, so many were so keen to just take it on and, see how it went. And I just think we have a really good product. So once people try it and they know it, then it becomes a staple in their fridge, I guess.
It sure does. So you can buy it here in Byron, where we live, but can people get it elsewhere?
You can get it in Sydney. We have a distribution company covering pretty much all New South Wales now.
Yeah.
And up to Sunshine Coast, I think.
Yeah.
And soon we'll be in Melbourne too, very soon.
Right. I know a lot of people down in Melbourne, in Torquay actually, that I held a retreat, and you guys kindly donated some of your product to us that we used on the retreat weekend, and they're all emailing me afterwards, Adam, where can we find this down in Torquay? We want this cheese. So if people go to your website, can they find out what shops stock it?
Sure.
Yeah, there's a link for stock list, and we have a list that's just constantly getting updated.
Okay.
And in the new year, really soon, we should have the Melbourne stock list updated.
Very cool.
Yes.
I'm impressed, guys. So tell me about each of these recipes, each of these cheeses.
Basically, when we started, we wanted to have like a flavor to go with everything. So either you eat, dips or like veggies or like soup or anything like that.
Yeah.
And so we choose to do the garlic one as a plain one because we put garlic pretty much everywhere and we just go with everything.
Yeah.
And it's very simple. It's basically like cashew, salt, and garlic. It's culture, you know.
Cashew, salt, and garlic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just keeping it really minimal. It's kind of like our original, just having not too much in there. Besides, obviously, garlic's a really nice flavour with a lot of things.
I like to when you're able to taste like every flavour. So if you put too many flavours, it just doesn't work. I mean, that's my personality.
I agree with you too. You're being a chef, I agree.
So, and then Sinomi came out with the idea of doing the oregano. Because I'm not really an olive person, but she is. So she was like, you need to try to do an olive one.
Yes.
And I was like, well, let's try. And it took literally like 30 minutes to make this one. And
it
was like, actually, you did a lot too now.
It was like one experimenting day and we had it.
Isn't that cool how recipes can be created on an experimenting day?
Yeah. We're like, awesome, so now we have an olive flavour.
Do you use Kalamata olive? Is that the olive?
Yeah.
Kalamata olive and oregano. And we kind of like inspire from the tapenade, which is a French, like, you know, kind of dip we put on toast. So that was the inspiration for this one. Then we went into a mushroom one. Because we both love mushroom and...
That one's porcini?
Porcini mushroom,
Yeah, beautiful. That's a really nice one too.
And it really has like a pate flavour.
Yeah.
Because the porcini mushrooms have such a kind of meaty richness.
Yeah, they have this meaty, earthy type flavour to them.
And mixed with lots of pepper and onion, it's just, perfected that kind of flavour.
Yeah, so I think they're basically all inspired from like French food, eh?
Yeah,
from French food. Of course, you're French. What part of France are you from?
I'm from Southwest. It's called Pau, next to Biarritz.
Okay, I've never been.
Really nice.
Yeah. But my daughter just came back from there. She just had a lovely time.
Yeah, it's a lovely place.
Yeah? Sweet. So did you grow up cooking?
I didn't grow up cooking, but always like loved cooking. Like I used to make jam with my grandma and just doing a lot of stuff like that. Always loved cooking.
Yeah.
Coming to Byron, I really got into healthy food.
Yeah.
And just start like experimenting stuff that I never tried before, and I really loved it. So I completely changed my way of eating because I used to eat a lot of meat and French from Southwest. So
is that hard to stop eating meat?
Not really.
No.
I still eat meat now and then, but it's very. I don't know, probably like once every 2 weeks or something like that. It's not. I'm mostly like plant-based diet and.
Awesome, man.
So
you're on your way.
Yeah.
It's only one more step and you'll be totally plant-based.
I know. Getting there. My girlfriend is vegan. She's been vegan for 4 years now, so
that's cool.
She's helping me out too with this.
Yeah, I bet. That's excellent, man. It's it's interesting to see people do their journey, and it's super good that you've cut back a lot of meat.
Yeah.
Because it's it does your body so good.
Yeah.
And it also does the planet so good.
I know.
And creates less suffering in the world, man.
I know.
So that's
my main motivation to start.
Yeah. Let me know when you go 100%. Yeah.
Yeah, for me, I use vegan a lot as like a detox right now. So I do like 2 months, 3 months I'm fully vegan.
Awesome.
And feel amazing.
Yeah.
And then I always have this French side of me that I want a piece of me.
Yeah, well, it's in our genes for a long time. It's and we grew up with that. It's a culture, and it's a pretty hard thing to shift. At times, but you're getting there. I just did it overnight, but I had a heart attack to make it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, tell me about this one.
This one is a shy shallots with a bit of lemon, and this one got inspired by my grandmother. She used to make this sauce with shallots, tuna, and like a lot, like exactly this, basically without the tuna.
Yeah.
So I just took the tuna off and worked on switch it with cashew, and I love it with like avocado and just really fresh. I love it.
Yeah, it's definitely the freshest and lightest tasting one. And it's probably our most popular.
Is it?
I think people get really drawn to that light flavour.
Yeah, it is really. So when this guy, Nico, came to you and said, look, I want to start a business, what were your thoughts?
I was really excited because I was in this mindset, kind of this point in my life where I was pretty overworking for people, wanted to establish something, wanted to start something. And it was a little bit of a journey of Nico deciding how exactly he was wanting to do it with his products he developed. And I kind of was to say I'd love to invest and be a part of it in some way. And then Nico was like, well, let's just do it together. Let's be business partners. Let's just develop this. If we're a team, we'll probably be a way better result. And I was really, really excited. And so we kind of just dived into it.
Yeah, it happened really quickly.
Yeah. Have you had a business before?
No, so it's all very new. For both of us, just diving into the deep end, just learning as we go and learning so fast because you just have to, Suddenly you're an accountant for the first time or, you have to figure out the logistics of deliveries or, these things, but you figure it out like that because, you have to.
You have to, especially when it's growing fast, the demand's there. People are wanting a product.
Yeah.
So what's the biggest lesson you've learned in business so far?
You need to love what you do.
Yeah.
Love what you do.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Hear that, guys? You need to love what you do for a successful business. That's why these things are taking off, because there's this loving that,
Yeah.
If people love what they do, it gets transferred. Love gets transferred.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well done, guys.
Yeah.
So nice.
Definitely. And also, like we're saying, we're learning so much and kind of just owning and accepting that you're going to make so many mistakes. Instead of, making an excuse or kind of denying it, you just go, I made a mistake, own it, move on.
Yeah.
And that's been a huge part of just being able to allow the progression happen how it should.
Yeah, don't go too quick.
Don't go too quick.
Don't think money, basically.
Yeah.
Think about what you love doing and why you're doing it. The money side is...
It takes care of itself.
Exactly.
And it comes,
But it's a hard thing to start with. At the start you don't have much result,
Yeah.
And by just keep putting the love into it and you see results happening.
Yeah.
Patience.
Yeah, patience.
And learning how to say no.
Yeah.
We've had Melbourne approach us a lot earlier in the stage and we had to just say no, we're not ready, we haven't found our feet quite yet.
Yeah.
It's, that's a beautiful and amazing market to approach, so we're kind of
really excited
actually, not yet.
So what is it that you weren't ready for?
Production-wise.
Okay.
So we have when they asked us, we just moved in our own kitchen.
Yeah.
And we had 4 days a week, and with those 4 days we could cover the local order and the distribution company we already had on board. And
our blender at the time was half the size that it is now, so equipment as well.
And still packing by hand.
Yeah.
So that's 10-hour packing day, and it's
handcrafted. And I've been to your warehouse and your kitchen where you produce it, and man, it's it's a small place, but it's spotlessly clean. And the equipment, you've got a bigger blender now. And it's so you're packing this by hand. So that's why there's so much love in it, man.
Yeah, literally packed by hand.
Wow, that's awesome. Now you've geared yourself up, have you, to be able to deal with Melbourne?
Yes.
Now we're really excited about it. Finally get that.
Yeah, and we've employed someone for the first time as well, so that's amazing, and he's a really good worker, so having an extra pair of hands when you're packing by hand helps.
So tell me, what's in these? How do you make them? What makes them taste so good? What is the base of it? Cashew?
Cashew is the base,
Yeah.
So it's basically cashew's culture. To starter, that's why I keep fermented, and water and spices, and then it's all about putting the right amount of spice without mixing too many of them together.
Yeah. So with the fermentation, it's a probiotic.
Yeah, it is the culture.
It's culture, and it's made
from vegetable powder.
It's a veggie-based
culture. It's a live bacteria basically that just become a good bacteria for your gut.
So I noticed on here, it says healthy gut, happy mind. Tell me about that. Sinomi. What's the happy mind? How does that relate to the gut?
Well, that's always been a huge part of my life. I was always kind of taught that as a kid, and I think Nico's been really aware of it as well. And so when we were just always discussing and talking and developing Nutty Bay, that kind of subject just kept coming up, and that kind of became a groundwork of what Nutty Bay should be about and why we've created this business, and that it is the importance of having a good diet and what you put into your body to then nourish and look after your gut, which then is directly connected to your brain, is just so important. And it's so real, and so much proof and scientific proof around the connection.
Yeah, and it's true. The microbiome that's grown, that live off plants, okay? That microbiome is the microbiome that tells your brain that it's okay to be happy. The meat ones, the microbiome that love meat, actually make you depressed. So they're actually treating mental health now with a plant-based diet, because it actually increases the microbiome that love plants. And when you just eat plants, that's all you get, and then your brain just gets told it's okay to be happy. So if you're feeling depressed, guys, go and get these. They'll make you happy. And eat more plants, drop the meat. But it's true. Absolutely true. Well, I think it's really good that you guys are aware of that and are sharing that message with people. So that's what I love about this. It's a very simple product. And the other thing is, because I don't eat oil, I'm a whole food plant-based, low-fat diet is what I eat, because when I was 39, 9 years ago, I had a heart attack. I was 110 kilos, I'm 80 kilos now. One of the things on that way of eating, they don't eat oils. And what I like about what you guys have got here, your cheese hasn't got any oil in it.
No.
Now, on the top, on the surface, there's a little bit of olive oil.
Yeah, that's called sealing and preserving.
And guys, if you don't want to have that little bit, and it's only a little bit, it's like how much?
10 ml jar.
10 mils, which is not even...
Just to cover the top.
Not even a tablespoon.
Yeah, it's a tablespoon.
Yeah. So it's like so little. Now you can just scrape that off the top if you want. If you don't want to eat the oil, which is super cool, because the rest of it is 100% whole food. Yeah? And is it organic?
Yes. Yeah, we wanted to do the certification, but just as a new, fresh business, it's just not very possible, money and time-wise. So we are over 95% organic with all the products we use, especially the cashews being the most of the body of the product, but we're just not certified.
Okay, that's sweet. Maybe as it grows, you might.
Yeah, that's definitely the next step.
For sure. Let's taste some of these, shall we? Yeah, we've got some cucumber sticks, guys. And we've got, shall we open them? And as we do it, let's look at, man, they smell so good. Which one have I got here? That's the garlic one. Oh, it's so French. Okay, I'm gonna, guys, there's so little oil on here. I'll just show you. You can just pour it off like this. That's it. It's gone. If you don't want to eat the oil, it's gone. So which one we got there? We got the cashew and garlic. Okay, so we're just going to use some cucumber sticks. But if you were to, what's your favourite way of having this one, Sinomi?
I eat the garlic one quite simply, actually, as a snack, like as we're having now, cucumber, carrots, kind of the one I pull out, but it's like get home and I need something to fill up a little bit. I just eat it, like, you can taste it's really nice with cucumber.
You know what's really nice about this? It's light. It's like a cream cheese that's been whipped. It's super good. Okay, I shouldn't have licked that spoon. So what's your favourite way of having the garlic one?
I would say on a toast with avocado.
Toast with avocado? Cracked pepper? No?
Yeah. Just different stuff every day.
Yeah, I could just have that in snacks. I like
in a wrap.
Or even, a good one for that would be, for me, like I could make a burrito bowl. You know, like a Mexican bowl, and that could be like my sour cream that you would put on it.
The similar way that people use aiolis or hummus as well because of that garlic taste.
And aioli is amazing. That could be in that. You could use that as an aioli.
Yeah.
You could thin it just a little bit with water if you wanted to, or just leave it like that because it's super creamy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good. Okay, let's do the olive and oregano, the one that was made with just a bit of a play around in the kitchen one day, test day. Okay, let's grab this one. There you go, here's the one for the chef. There you go.
Yeah, I reckon the Kalamata olives are just such an amazing combination with the oregano.
Yeah.
It's like real like amazing dishes like your Mediterranean dishes or your Italian. Like the other day I made a couscous salad and I just mixed that through it and it gave it the most beautiful flavour.
You know, I really like this one too. It's the olive and oregano, and I like that they're using Kalamata olive. I've been using that on making a vegan pizza. I use it like a mozzarella, a big blob, a couple of blobs on top of a wholemeal pizza base, topping it with, you know, any vegetables you want, and then just a couple of blobs of that into a hot oven, and it's amazing. And because it's got the olive and oregano, it goes super well with that, you know, with a pizza, because they're sort of those pizza flavors,
Yeah, definitely.
Sweet. So good. Now this is the grandmother's one.
It is.
This is the chive.
Favourite.
And shallot. Okay, so Sinomi, this is your favourite. How do you have this one? You just eat it out of the jar on a spoon, did you?
I've had, when I was doing the markets, I had so many people to say, like, because I wanted that feedback was part of the good thing about doing the markets. So I'd really ask people, you know, how they were mainly eating it. And everyone was like, oh, with a spoon? And I was like really get ashamed. I was like, don't be ashamed. That's everyone's answer.
Mate, it's so good. You could do like a vegan fish and chips, and that would be super good with that.
Yeah.
Also, you know, the tuna that you talked about, this would be awesome. You can take chickpeas, because when chickpeas are flaked up, they resemble like a tuna type texture, and you can mix this through that. You know how you have tuna sandwiches?
I didn't know. Yeah.
Okay, so you get rid of the tuna, you put this in
Yeah,
with
amazing.
chickpeas, and you got this tuna thing. So that's a good idea. Try it, man. It's really good.
Because it's got the lemon in it. It goes really well with those foods that you'd usually have the lemon, like you're saying, with fish. Or I love that one with avocado on toast because, you know, I used to always have avocado with lemon on toast.
Yeah.
And it's already got the lemon in there, so it's really nice.
They go really good with, on sourdough toast with avocado. The other thing, like the vegan fish, here's a tip to make vegan fish. You can get like tofu or even zucchini, if you don't want to do the tofu thing. You slice it, sort of fairly, that sort of thickness, and then you just crumb it. Okay, so some wholemeal fresh sourdough breadcrumbs, some soy milk or plant milk, and some wholemeal flour. Dip it in the flour, dip it into the milk, dip it into the crumbs. And put in the crumbs, chop up herbs, put in the crumbs like parsley.
Nice.
And then stick it in the oven and just bake it until the outside goes all golden and crisp. And that, my friend, with that fish, vegan fish, would be amazing. Super good. Okay, last but not least, the porcini. Mushroom. This would be nice with a risotto.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Definitely.
The chefs know what they're talking about here with the food, huh? We know food combinations. Actually, there's a knife there. Let's use the knife, huh? Okay. You got one?
I got mine.
Yeah. How good is this? Chilling out, just eating food, having a chat about food.
What a life.
You happy about that? What a life. We got a good life, haven't we? Food is so good. Especially when it's made with love.
It is.
I found when I was doing the markets, I had a lot of couples approach, and it would usually be one or the other that had turned vegan, and the other one was like, aware of it and kind of keen to, but just hadn't quite got there yet.
Yeah.
And most of those ones would really get attracted to the mushroom one, I think, because it did have that meaty flavour. So it kind of was, you know, instead of being like, oh, vegan plant-based products, not for me,
Like
because I like, you know, all those flavours, and then they can like, oh no, I can get those flavours with a plant-based product still.
Totally.
Yeah.
And this is deep. This is earthy. It's rich. It's deep flavours. And yeah, I'm thinking, what else could we do this with besides you do it with the risotto? You can make some really great pasta dishes with this as well.
Yeah.
As part of the creamy sauce, put a couple of blobs into your sauce.
Spring rolls too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And stroganoffs. That'd be super good.
Definitely.
Man, I really like this too.
Yeah, I've also mixed that one through soup as well.
Yeah.
Because I love,
Soup?
I like quite a bit of pepper in my soup, and that one out of all 4 flavours has definitely got the most pepper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good. Where are you headed now? Are you going to introduce more flavours, or just going to keep this? Or what's the plan?
We're doing more.
Yeah.
We're coming out with a tomato basil probably next couple of weeks.
Tomato basil?
Tomato basil, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Yeah, the sun-dried tomatoes. It is
Yeah.
really good flavour.
Yeah. And then, definitely have another few ideas.
We've already come up with a few flavours.
Yeah.
We're almost just waiting to make it for the time, right?
Great.
Yeah.
Nico comes up with flavours like that, so it's yeah. And yeah, like we said, taking on Melbourne as well, so just expanding and growing in a smart, steady pace. Yeah, Melbourne's the next step.
Well, I can see this going really, really well. It already is, and I can just see it being everywhere because it is a really good product. It's one of the best I've come across. What really attracts me to it is not only the flavour, but it's just super simple whole foods in there. That's the cool thing about it. It's whole foods,
Yeah.
and they've developed an amazing quality product. Like the consistency's perfect. Every time I get one, it's the same. Like the consistency is always the same. The quality is the same. There's no variance in it. How do you do that? How do you make sure you get it spot on every time?
Well, that was something I had to do at the start. Just get the right way to do it and just stick to it all the time. So always cook it at the same temperature for the same amount of time.
Yeah.
You know, blend the same amount of ingredients and just stick to the same simple stuff.
Awesome, man. So good. Very good. So at the moment, people can only buy it in stores, or do you wholesale to restaurants or other companies?
Yeah, we've got a few cafes and restaurants on board.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's going to keep growing as well. We do offer a 2 kilo tub, so that's really accessible for them.
Yeah.
And we're also approaching doing online soon as well, so you'll be able to order online.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
That's good.
Hopefully before the end of the year, otherwise definitely January next year.
There you go. That's exciting. You'll be able to order it from home and just get it delivered.
Yes.
If there's not a place near you, and I'm sure there's a lot of places around the country that don't have access to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good move, guys.
Thank you.
Well, guys, thanks for coming in and having a chat with me. What's the name of the website?
It's www.nuttybay.com.au.
nuttybay.com.au. And what about Instagram and Facebook? You on those?
Yeah, just Nutty Bay, really simple.
Yep, Nutty Bay.
Yeah.
Nutty Bay on Instagram and Facebook. You can follow those guys there and get in touch with them.
Yeah, and there's always a link to our email and stuff, so definitely in contact.
Yeah, get in touch with them. They're sweet people, like super nice. They've got a good quality product, and as you can tell, they've got the right energy for a good business, which is do what you love because it gets transferred.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm so impressed that you guys have started a business based from that foundation.
Yeah.
It's artisan stuff, man, and this is an artisan product. Like it's really good. Check it out, guys. See ya.